If you have any extra information that you want to edit for each specific candidate, you're going to want to use the cover sheet section. The first option here is whether or not you want to display this section. This section will allow you to input some of these fields that you might not otherwise be able to input into a normal template. By clicking this, you can see the cover notes come up, and at the very bottom of this, you can add a field. Adding a field will then allow you to add different things, for example, candidate name. The label section then allows you to decide what you would like this field to be called. Another example, location, and I'm going to label this one location. When adding a field, you have the option to use one of these hard-coded sections. For example, email, mobile. If the CV you then format has that information on it, this will then automatically appear in your cover notes section. This is not the same for a custom field. That will then allow you to add that information in yourself. See here, example, notice period. If you decide you no longer want a field, you can just press this red X here and it will delete that field. You can also then very easily add in any extra ones you would like to here, for example, LinkedIn. Once you're happy with these specific sections, you can then look to design this the way you'd like. Designed with loads of different brands in mind, there are loads of options of what you want to do here. For example, under the section here, table style, there's a drop-down list which will allow you to edit the table style. You can choose border, you can choose no borders, or you can choose row lines. And the full border looks like this if you want a full table. For this example, I want to show you no border lines. You can also decide how many columns you'd like. This is a single column, this is a double column, and this is a triple column. It may define these columns by the number of fields you have. You can align center, left, or right, depending on what your brand looks like. And you can also edit the title text. So for example, you can say cover notes, or you can just say cover, or you can just say notes if you choose to. You can also change the title font's color just by using the color selector here. You can also edit the size next to it, and the same with the list fonts, editing it to make it specific to how you'd like your brand to look. Here is where you can edit the sizes. You can use the arrows, or you can type in the number that you would like to use for the font size. Up here, you have the edit option to edit the margin and padding. This margin number will edit the margin on the left, and the padding will edit both the left and the right to centerize it more or less as per you would like. You can also edit the background color of this section, so you can make it red if you choose to, or you can make it white. You can also then very easily make that transparent if you would easily like to switch off, and you can also make the information bold here. Another thing you can do is to merge it with the contact section. This, if you then go to edit the background and the colors, just so you're definitely going to be able to see it, you can see that the information is then presented on this section with the name. It's a very easy way to combine the information should you choose to.